Hey out there, this is Cocklaw. We're going to be doing a Sky Poker video. I know I said I wouldn't do any more of these, but we're just going to have a little look at these new turbocharged games. I've come across these. I thought I'd have a little dabble to see what they're like. I think I have played 11 and won 9. So, quite successful at the moment, but I'm sure that won't hold out. One thing I have noticed, I didn't want to record or comment too much because I wasn't really sure how people were playing them or what was going on. What I do tend to find in this game is that you end up all in pre-flop a lot because a lot of the times people will just re-raise your all in or call your all in with whatever holdings. And as you can see, the way the game's played, the blind levels go up every 2 minutes. Now that's what really gets the action going. But also, you've only got 1,000 chips, so these beginning stages, I like to try and see as many flops as possible because in the latter stages, I mean, once the blinds get to 50 and 100, I mean, once you've raised, pretty much nearly anything the flop comes, you pretty much you're going all in if you hit something. So I try and see as many flops as I can while it's cheap. More or less the opposite as how I play the standard DYMs, where I'm just holding back to see how the players are playing. It's basically everyone's playing aggressively. You've got no choice. It's kind of good. What I'm finding, there's just people are playing silly rather than aggressively. That they're just if they miss, they just try and bluff you off it. But the chances are, if you're in there, you can't really fold yourself, and that's not what they're thinking. They try and bluff you off a hand when you haven't got no choice to fold yourself. So it makes no sense. Again, here we'll try and see a flop. It's cheap enough. Oh, dream flop, happy days. Now I've got to try and bleed as much money out of them as I can with this. Let's have a think. I'm actually going to try and keep John in here. I just want to try and make some chips. In a few of the games, I've literally just got myself a few chips ahead, and before you know it, the game's over. It's been great. Okay, just checked. Okay, I'm really hoping they've got like a pair in their own right here, because I'll probably bust one here if they've got a pair in their own right. Did Mr. John like that king? Let's hope he did. If you see there, I nearly made a mistake there thinking of the normal DYMs. If you see, I nearly made a bet and not quite considering, I haven't got as many chips, so I didn't want to bet there and get re-raised all in. There's no point betting half your chips and then them re-raising you and give you a decision. Not that I had a decision in that hand, but what you're betting, there's no point leaving yourself a few chips. If you're gonna bet, just put them all in there. Don't let them re-raise you or give you any problems. There would be no point me betting 400 odd chips there when I've only got 500 behind. But I've got a nice little increase on my stack there, so 50% increase. That's good. I could probably almost sit out of this game. The thing is with this game as well, I'm gonna, as we go along, because usually I have to go through and cut hands out and cut a lot of audio out of the hands. I'm hoping not to do with these games because they've all been around 10 minutes that I've played them. So I'm hoping you're going to see every single hand so we can see how people play. Now, when we've been playing these games, I have seen some of the most crazy plays. And I mean people just literally, the board would come something, really nasty, a heavy textured board, flush draws, straights, with picture cards, and someone would just like jam with 3-4 off and get caught by the guy with Jack who called the original raise. And it's just been so funny. I hope we see some of those hands in this. I really do. If I wouldn't be in an early position, that would have got raised there. Like I said, while it's cheap, I will try and raise up as many hands as I can, or at least see the flop. As you'll see that these blinds will jump so quick on people, and you'll see people that they'll raise up and they're practically pot committed. It's great. think that someone's got to have a piece of this here. Come on, someone get busy. That was just a pathetic bet there. 50 into that pot. If you're gonna bet properly. See, too weak. No good. Again, early position. I don't really want to be getting busy with those sort of hands in early position. That Mr. Babinski, he's been in a lot of the other games I've played. I think he's a regular. I don't know how successful he is, but we'll keep an eye on him. Avoid him. Then again, he did make a min raise. That's not promising, is it? But he got away with his move there. Can't really defend with 9-6. If they let me see the flop, it's great. Come on, just call. These are the speculative hands. These are how I've been making the money. When you hit these, I've just been jamming on them in 2 pair with some kind of strange hand and getting called with all sorts. It's been great. Again, I was just in a bet normally, but I realised Sass only had 600 chips behind, so I'm not going to give him the opportunity to re-raise me there and give me a decision, because I wouldn't fold for the extra 300. So I was just going to put him all in. Well, I did put him all in, and he folded. So, don't let them try and put the decision back on you. Just stick it to them. You're not going to fold to his re-raise in the top pair. I'm quite disappointed actually. This has been the most tame game. Commentators curse again. In all the other games I've played, it's been frantic from the off. The fact that there's still 6 people, what level are we at? Level 5, is probably the first time I've seen it in these turbocharged games. I mean, you've got John's got himself low, Sass is low, that Ross isn't looking too pretty. I mean, even Mr. Bibinski, I know he's okay, I suppose. He's above average. Okay. There we go. I mean, this is what I'm talking about now. Look at the ratio of the blinds compared to the stack sizes. I mean, am I the chip leader? Let's have a look around. I'm the chip leader, and I have less than 10 big blinds. It's a tough one to take, but I'm not sure whether this could become profitable or not. It's just intrigued me at the moment. The games have been really fascinating, and I've just been able to get the better of people. And the few hands that I've lost has just been, I've ended up all in pre-flop against people who've just got lesser aces than me, but they've hit the low kicker, and there's nothing you can do about it. And all the other games I've just cruised through. I've stayed out the way and just let people make mistakes. So that's unfortunate. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, poor John hit trips. Well, he ran into queens. That was unlucky. Hit a set and then set over set. Wow, that wasn't very nice. I mean, these players are making the game look sensible. These games have been absolutely nuts. I was really hoping we'd see some fun play, but Everyone's disappointed. I think this is the longest game I've actually had. Turbocharged, I think this will be my 12th game, I think, yeah, 12th. Let's see. Oh. Now, I don't want to keep really folding, staying out the way too much here, because as you can see, 150, 300, couple of rounds of that, and you ain't looking too pretty. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm ahead here, but I don't want to get it in pre-flop. That's what's been happening too much. I just want to steal as many blinds as I can now. Yeah. Mr. Ross has woke up with a hand. You gotta presume these. Barely played their all and suddenly jams in. Sits there all the game, barely playing, then decides to jam with fours. I mean, a simple raise would have got a much response there. That's maybe a little over the top. I mean, he's basically all in next hand now. Wow, he got a walk as well. Bit of good fortune for Ross. Okay, let's see if he's got something a little better this time. No, another small pair. Oh well. Oh well, he wasn't going to fold that, to be honest, was he? At that point, maybe his fours was the bad move that cost him the game there. Oh, good. Just when the blinds are getting heavy, I wake up with a hand. Let's see if we can get someone to get busy with me. Oh, there we go. I didn't really want Mr. Babinski to come over the top. I was after Riviera, but I'll take this. I just need to beat Riviera, and the game will be over. See, he raised me all in King 9. I don't know what he was doing there. There's just no need to do that. He won the hand, actually. Wow. Oh well, at least I staked the money down. Well, I hope you liked my video. These have certainly been interesting games. I would love to hear some comments on if any of you have experienced any of these games and what you think. Okay, thanks for watching my video, and please leave a comment if you wish.